decent scoring.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Frame 5.
Robertson,
New Robertson.
fairness, hasn't done a lot wrong. John Higgins has been very good from 1-0 down.
That'll do, thank you.
At this level of snooker, it's who gets the cue ball. The scoreline shows 3-1. It's far from over this match.
It's a good one here. This looks a bit pacey. Safety's play has been excellent so far this afternoon, but that one's got away. Why is you screwing the cue ball there from that red? You know, cue ball's ended up in a safe area. Strange way to play that for me.
Make sure you get the cue ball there and try and cover the one that's on the left-hand side. Yep, fabulous pot.
1.
And that was the one in York. That was much improved. The long game was in very good order.
John Higgins, 1.
Trying to drop on the red near the black here. And looks like
foul.
Hit the black first. He will ask for a bit of assistance, video assistance, just to make sure, because it is an important part, this, that
the black has to go to the left.
you have to get that. No attempt at the pot here, just up into the balk area. Just keeping that pressure on. Well, that's it. Yeah, sometimes that's the type of shot that you know you should lose.
Match. Played a bit of a hit and hope, and he's got. And Neil Robertson in his prime, those were virtually a gimme with his cue action.
Oh, that's an excellent shot. It really is. He's ever knocked the black in. Which he's done, and he'll settle with that.
Definitely sense a bit of frailty in his opponent's play.
No.
He would not have expected Neil to see it. And there a chance here to really stamp his authority on this match. He's not one of the best players in the world at the moment. He's outside the top 16.
$25.
currently playing one of the greatest exponents of the game, who is brilliant at sense advantage.
33. $49.
Gap between the two reds together and the pink. I'll leave all four available. Straightforward. Should put John Higgins 4-1 up.
57. $64.
Well, far jaw, is it? No, straight in the pocket. Beautiful shot.
72.
So every chance we get.
$80.
At this level, you don't want your opponent to be getting in from your misses. That to do this from kind of an unforced error will hurt Neil Robertson. No century break, unfortunately. But John Higgins is starting to take control of this match. He leads 4-1.
Yeah, and I promise that if John looks like making a century, I'll just be quiet, because both times I've boxed him.
With his cue power, quite in his wheelhouse to pot that and screw the cue ball towards the left middle pocket. Past it for a ball. That containing safety shot Neil played is certainly not going to.
Another excellent pot from John. I'd be hoping he's on the blue.
$12. $17.
Having to play some really good shots just to keep this break going.
80.
Played that nicely. Left hand side. Try and keep that cue ball in the middle of the table. I refused it. And that does surprise me a little bit, because
$24.
Need respect these.
there was a lot
32.
of chat that the tables. So automatic position on it here from this blue. Just don't miss the pot.
This has been some Yeah.
It's one of those breaks, isn't it? It's a lot easier when you're 4-1 ahead. You just, for some reason, it just comes easy. You just keep potting balls, even though
45.
it's the positional side of it's tough. Nothing's been perfect. And another great pot to keep it going, and this time he is perfectly in the black.
Very difficult to judge this. What a shot. What a shot.
Okay.
Well, he's decided.
John Higgins, 54.
Not so sure. It's neither one or the other shot, that one. If you're going to play that, at least get the yellow safe, but he's not.
Yourself, I think just tucking that behind the yellow was the simple shot.
Yep, that long game's back, all right. Make no mistake. So it's never that easy. So he's got to try something, because at the moment he's
7.
been outplayed. To drop this in, one thing you don't want to do is have to play any snookers or extended frames. So that's an excellent pot. That definitely
50.
puts the nail in the coffin for this frame. The break at the start of this frame was wonderfully constructed.
23.
Cue ball, getting the cannon. Guess what? It's a good shot.
$34. $41.
Well, you wouldn't say Neil Robertson's had chances, and at this level, sometimes it is only 1 or 2 chances you get, and you've got to take them. He has 1 or 2 shot choices that I think could have been different to try and get back into this
48.
match. John tactically, and John is just basically going through the gears now.
53. $59.
So earlier break of 54 and this 66. And a pretty much near perfect frame of snooker from John Higgins. Not much Neil Robertson can do about that. And boy, has he got a mountain to climb, because John Higgins now leads by 5 frames to 1.
Quietly, please.
Yep, nowhere to go. And Neil Robertson just got to win every one of the remaining frames. Sounds simple, doesn't it? You get yourself a good cue. He said he feels as if anything he asks of it, that cue is going to stand up to it. was just about to say, it's got potential to be ugly, this frame. Don't know whether there'll be a little look at each other for possible re-rack.
Yeah, re-rack.
Yeah, there you go. That stopped it being ugly. Thank goodness for that. As you say, that could have been a type of frame that got on forever, and if you frame for all money, you're going to get knocked out anyway. Can you just change the narrative slightly? Can you just get things going your way?
Excellent.
From losing the opening frame, he's been pretty good indeed, to say the least.
Neil Robertson.
So, take 2 in frame 7.
Straight away, the players don't like to see that black tied up from the break-off.
Yeah, generally in the past when we watched top class 5-2 down, etc., they usually have to play unbelievable no-miss snooker and need a bit of help from their opponents. And back, that's about all he's got.
This one you can play with an element of safety. And then just chose to play the safety shot. He's left a tempter for John.
Absolutely no need to play this, of course, if you're John Higgins. You're not the one chasing the scoreboard. Yeah, that's as good as anything. Doesn't think there's anything other than taking on a speculative plant in the middle pocket. That's what he's looking at.
Neil Robertson, what have you got left to give in this match?
Fluency. Play with a bit of pace, get some tempo back. No, it's not been easy today. We've been second.
Nine. Fourteen. 20. 26. 31.
The way the Reds were at the
32.
start of this visit, it was very difficult.
37. 38.
But matches have turned on more difficult misses, and Robertson can get up a bit of momentum,
44.
win a couple of frames in one visit. He could be right back into this match in no time. Pressure on his opponent, but that's a shocker.
Followed by that, which was excellent.
Previous shot was bad. And I like the fact
58.
And it goes. Good shot.
63. Neil Robertson, 63.
Well, very good at 63. Obviously no attempt at the pot there, just trying to get the Reds back down towards the black area. 59 behind, 63 on. So John wants those Reds down in the black area. That you're just not over the line. So Neil will know that, to be careful. Excellent. Good long pot. Well, we had a mountain to climb, 5-1 behind. But at least
3.
he's made the first step.
4. 12.
So that surprise and miss in the middle pocket. And then Robertson made that excellent break. And it's enough for John Higgins.
In the
Well,
frame.
he said he had a mountain to climb. At least near Robertson's left base camp. He wins a frame. And John Higgins leads by 5 frames to 2.
Break.
yeah, John Higgins still a very, very strong favourite. He has got history in failing to clinch a match against this player. 2022 final of the Tour Championship, 9-4 ahead, taking a slight risk here, playing the cue ball to the baulk cushions. Always a chance of leaving some sort of pot in this red.
Well, you were right. What a pot that was.
Frame. So trying to get up that little bit of momentum. Keep John off the table.
7.
Well, forced it through the gap.
15. Thanks. 23.
Actually, watch this man playing two of the most incredible matches in this venue. One of them potted a ridiculous red in the last to beat him 6-5. It's one of the
31.
greatest games I've ever seen in the best of 11. It was absolutely incredible. So when he gets going, this fella, he is serious.
Well, when he plays like this, he's
13.
intimidating as an opponent. When he's playing negative,
40. 45.
and actually playing your natural game to just win.
Robertson.
No.
40. One.
It's over. But as we've said, the last 2 or 3 years, he's not been quite as convincing getting too difficult a shot.
7.
That's not a good shot.
Lost the cue ball. I mean, I agree, Steve. The shot
14.
before was the shocker. I mean, it was such a...
That last black
Higgins.
for me was a nervy one. The fact that he overhit it by so much, it screams like.
With this one, can't see how you can really land on the black with the side you're putting on it. And that's as good as anything, really. Get yourself out of trouble. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot. Mr. Brown say 25-point lead. In case you get a counter clearance.
Well, in the end, he put it plain ball, which was. Well, if he'd missed the pot, it was a little more dangerous. The cue ball could have collided with other reds there, but great.
Got to knock this in. Important. Moving the brown away. Good pot.
Six.
It's funny how every pot seems to be going bang into the middle of the pocket as well. You can hear the leather. Not more positive.
12. Robertson. 19.
It was interesting that Neil didn't even attempt to play the cannon out on the red with the last shot. Just took the points and played the safety shot.
Oh, I assume he thought John was going to concede.
Yeah.
Plenty of room around this red. That's a good hit.
Big pot. And that's the end of that frame. So Neil Robertson, all of a sudden, from 5-1, it's 5-2, and now 5-3. With the players as good as this, it's all about who's got the cue ball.
7.
Matches can change very, very quickly. And there's a fluency
10.
and an authority of strike on Robertson at the moment. That looks like he's not going to go out with a whimper. Beautiful shot. Running around the angles. Look at that. Excellent.
14. Nineteen.
Well, half an hour to go as Neil plays a trick shot round the angles. He was 4 behind. Now it's only 2. This match is getting warm.
Quietly, please.
Yeah, and I always think with scoreline like this one, 5-3. Wow, what a pot. Once again, it looks like he's off. Pretty good chance this. Plenty of reds open. Certainly to score a few and get your nose in front in the frame by a few points.
7.
And momentum. That's the key at the moment, because that's what Robertson's got.
Yeah, the whole demeanour. Block the pocket, possibly. I don't think so. Yeah, you can see it. It has blocked the pocket, so that's why he's gone up for the blue. Different sound to the strike. All of a sudden, it's more crisp. It's getting the reaction of the cue ball.
26. 27.
Yeah.
And he has, as I mentioned earlier, got good memories from it, which can be even more beneficial to Neil.
34.
Cue ball's got to travel here. And that's just made the journey. It's gone past the blue.
Hope Neil breaks down. So no problem with the next. Get a little trickier after that.
40.
Tremendous cue power. Absolutely tremendous.
47. 48.
absolutely kick himself if he doesn't win the frame in this visit. As he's got these, and since then this has just been like he's playing in the club. He's almost running round.
59. 60.
It's amazing. The cycle 5-1 lead basically looked like he just needed to stand up to win frames. It was that easy, that comfortable. Now all of a sudden, winning that elusive
65.
match-winning frame seems so difficult.
66.
Certainly wiped its feet. Never in doubt, said Neil. Very disconcerting to play against as well. We've all been there, Steve. Number who had a lead like that and someone just keeps coming back, and it seems every time they come to the table they've either made a chance or forced a chance, and it's just so difficult to stop.
Yeah, but Neil opponent looks like they're starting to enjoy themselves out there. It all adds up to the annoyance and the anxiety in John Higgins' seat.
He's sort of been freewheeling a little bit,
90.
thinking, well, maybe I'm out of this year's championship. But that. So can he maintain this tempo and fluency, an uncluttered approach? Be fascinating to watch.
$98.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and thoroughly deserved. What a break this has been.
104.
First century of this year's championship, and a very important one for the Aussie.
106.
I think there was a few people in the auditorium, Stephen, who were getting ready to book the taxi. Just so much different.
$118.
An absolutely wonderful break. The pin doesn't go in, but nobody cares about that. And both players are about to leave the auditorium. What a match this has turned into. We all thought it was over. It's not yet. John Higgins leads by 5 frames to 4.
John Higgins to break. Thank you.
I do, Hazel. I can tell you, it's a lot easier in here than it is out there. Both boys will be going through all kinds of emotions. And the interesting part here for me is, can Neil Robertson
One.
well, there's
Six.
Well, you can count 4, probably 5 reds that were in the open there, but decided to.
well, this one does pot in the middle.
12.
And think ahead. You've still got to play each shot and give each shot its due care and
19.
attention.
Confess, when it was 5-1, I couldn't see this happening. It looked like
26.
a very comfortable after. The opponent gets the cue ball, there's just nothing you can do.
33. foot. $47.
Yeah, that was the potential there, just to go wrong if he can in that red. Incredible. Absolutely incredible what's going on here. Yeah, pretty obvious that red doesn't pass the brown into the what we call the yellow pocket. Should see him home in this frame. And it goes.
60.
Beautiful.
The first one, second frame, Neil Robertson, the red
67.
rolls off, goes 5-1 behind, then John Higgins misses that ease since then. Incredible how two shots can have such importance in a best of 11.
74.
Yeah, and then 4 frames. First bit of run inside. No, stop it. I told you he couldn't put one from here. Absolutely brilliant from Neil Robertson. What another wonderful frame of snooker. The crowd are giving him a standing ovation. I don't blame them either. What a fantastic frame. Neil Robertson levels at 5 each.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Deciding frame, Neil Robertson to break.
And some wonderful snooker. What a pot. What a pot.
That'll be in the back of his mind, that red. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. He's through. It's tight.
Four.
He just played it with just the slightest.
Boy, you've got to be tough to play this game, haven't you? The last 4 frames. And what an opening pot
12.
he's come out with there.
Had a chance in the last 2 frames. He's done nothing wrong. And so he's had no scars from the last 2 frames. And made a frame winning break.
20.
So wasn't able to score enough points.
$28. From Higgins.
Is this going to be a carbon copy of that decider against Judd in the UK?
One.
Earlier we didn't think it was going to get anywhere near that, but the turnaround has been remarkable. Neil just needs that to run a touch, and it has.
Six.
There's a red.
13.
Looks like he's going to do the same again.
Again, this is not ideal.
Yep. Looks for all. One below the middle pocket, one above it are going to be the key balls. No reason why.
You could take that red off and leave yourself on the pink.
So there's an angle to try and move the first one. Very important cannon this is.
57.
Hit that harder than I
Neil Robertson, 57.
But an excellent 57 break in reply to John's 35. Yeah, I mean, I know he's been potting everything, but he wasn't going to go with that one. About as good as he could do. Tell you what, Stephen, as well, I hope it doesn't come down to a black ball fight. Look where that is. That would be nasty. Good cue ball, fair enough.
Neil Robertson, 4.
Get the cannon if he plays it from the yellow spot. Didn't in fact play the pot at all because of that.
cue ball down there.
Needs that to slow up. It's not safe. Chance for drop in on the back. So I've got to play it with a bit of pace.
One.
Miss.
Yeah, straight down to it.
Concentrated so much on that pot that was difficult. He left himself a little tricky. Oh, but it's there. And what an unbelievable turnaround. I mean, things in snooker never cease to amaze. And this has been a stunning performance against someone who's done very little wrong. I certainly feel sorry for no mistake. But Neil Robertson's turnaround in form has been sensational.
14.
Wasn't even in his now. An incredible turnaround in this match. His cueing, his potting, his break building, everything. I mean, he's
17.
knocking everything in. Aussie wins by 6 frames to...